welcome back to Nail It by Nay. Shout out to my favourite year 8 and 9 students who helped me with the intro there. As you can see, I have ruined the box before using any of its contents, but everything in there still works. I've had a bit of a nosy, but I'll show you what's inside as well. I have prepped my nails. If you want to see how I do that, then go back and watch my Gel on Natural Nails manicure video. It's quite an old one, but it's still there. And I still do everything the same. I'll show you what I have used today, however, to prep my nails. So I've pushed back my cuticles, always what I do first. I have then removed all the dead skin around the cuticle area with this drill bit. And then before I've given them a brush, I have just gone over them with a buffing block. Once you've prepped your nails in this way, you then want to put your dehydrator and primer on. But I am showing you what's inside the kit, so I'll probably have to give them a wipe with a lint-free wipe and 100% acetone before I put the dehydrator and primer on. With the kit comes nails size 0 to 9. You have your glue gel. You have a mini LED light. So with this you cure each nail individually. So you put your glue gel on your nail, put your nail on your false nail onto your natural nail, and then cure them individually under this light, which takes about a minute for each nail. I do have acrylics on my left hand, so I'm just going to try and match them up. So they're not going to look exactly the same, but I'll do my best. So clearly I lied earlier because I have used this nail file from the kit. But yes, that also comes with the kit, and then you've got an instructions manual. Because I've been touching everything, like I said, I am going to have to wipe my nails again, but what I'm going to do now is just size them up. I think my pinky will probably be a 9. You would have heard me in other videos say why we prep the nails. Remember, we've got natural oils on our nails and it makes it harder for false nails, whether it's these Gel-X nails, whether it's acrylic, to adhere to the nail. So obviously after I've prepped them and I've been touching things, there's probably more oils on my nails again, dirt. So yeah, that's why I'm going to have to wipe them again. Because the cord on the lamp is kind of short, I have just attached it to my power bank. My partner's idea, good idea, so thank you for that. And it actually works, so this is how we're going to do it. I have given my nails another wipe with 100% acetone, and now I'm going to go in with my dehydrator and my primer. Nails fully prepped, which means I can now stick these bad boys on. Just the same as if you were doing tips for your acrylics and any other press-ons, you want to make sure that the nail goes sidewall to sidewall. You don't want it overhanging. If it overhangs a little bit, you can file it, and you don't want it to be too small because that will just look ridiculous. And with it not fitting properly, it will just end up popping off really early. So I'm putting the glue gel. It is actually called glue gel, I'm not going crazy. I'm applying it to my natural nail. For the next nail, I'm going to apply it to the false nail and then stick it on. I don't think it will make a difference, but since it's my first time, we may as well just exhaust all avenues. could be a difference. I'm guessing there won't be though. So the mini lamp is designed like this so you can actually hold the nail in place as it cures. You won't be there forever. It's 30 seconds to a minute that you need to hold it in place for. This is the difference between nail glue and this glue gel, because you cannot put the nail on and stick it on. It will not stick until you've cured it under that light. And I can't lie, the first nail is a hit. So start as you mean to go on. In a few days' time I will find out whether I've put enough glue gel on, because at the minute I'm not quite sure. I'm just trying to use it sparingly so it doesn't spill out of the sides like what happened to me when I did polygel. That just did not go well. I mean, second one wasn't a hit, but the rest are okay. The ring finger is just a little bit wonky, but because we're cutting them down to match my other hand, I might be able to fix this when I'm cutting and filing. I'm really not expecting them to look like the acrylics, but I'm just going to try my best to make them look similar. Press-ons never look like acrylics. And I always get asked why my nails are different on each hand, and it's because I'm filming and practicing, people. Nice and short now, but as you can see they need filing. I don't know everyone else's experience with press-ons, but I just find them so much bulkier than acrylic. So the main thing I've done is gone down the side walls as so, and just tried to make them a little bit narrower so they look like the other nails. I am also that person who likes square nails square, so like sharp edges, but these are a little bit dangerously sharp, so I'm just rounding off the corners so slightly. I think they're ready to paint, and I think I've actually rescued that ring finger. Doesn't look as wonky now. Where there's a will, there's a way, people. These polishers from Beetles are just amazing. I'm just trying to figure out which one matches the acrylic more, because you never get colours that are as good as acrylic, you know. By that I mean base colours, so you know your nudes and your pinks that you have on to do a French tip, as I have, but even more so when you match them to white, it's always acrylic that's the really nice base colours. But you know, these will have to do. It's a fast alternative as well, and something that you can do at home, because acrylic is very difficult. So I mean, if you've tried that and you struggle with that, then this is the way. As you can see, the OCD is still getting me. This is a combination of OCD and the gym though, like these crusty hands, but that's what nice nails are for, just make them look a little bit, you know, more acceptable. Because this is a full tip as well, and it's got no acrylic on, it's just the plastic, you can get away with skipping the base coat. I feel like I've mentioned this before, or maybe when I'm doing swatches. So yeah, go straight in with your colour, like don't bother about the base coat. Save your time and your product, which means it goes further, which means you save money. Work smart, not hard. And this is what I mean about Beetles. Look at that application. I just don't think I've had any other polishers go on as nicely as Beetles. Just remember that your first coat is always going to look a little bit washy, so don't try and build up so much. Still keep the coats thin, because when you put that second coat on, even if you keep it just as thin as this one, is when you get full coverage. You see solid colour. And it cures nicely, just don't overdo it. And here is where you'll see what I mean. Look, like they look a bit patchy, but once the second coat goes on, you'll be fine. So remember, this is where you need your big lamp. So you cure them for 60 seconds. Second coat goes on, cure them for 60 seconds again. This is LED, by the way. If you're using UV, it'll be 2 minutes. And then the last thing you want to do is top coat them. Well, not the last thing because I'll be doing a design. But if you are doing a design, you want to top coat them as if you have finished, so that if you mess up on your design, you can wipe it away without affecting the bottom coat. You won't affect it at all. Wipe away, start again if you need to, and then cure your pattern as you did your base colour. I don't always use this, but I am currently using non-wipe, so I didn't have to wipe them with acetone after. I have just top coated them, cured them in the lamp, and then I'm going in with my colour. Not colour, you know what I mean. So this is the part that you can actually wipe away now if you go wrong, without affecting that nice base colour. I know people use a thin, well I do as well, normally I use a thin brush to outline where I actually want the design, the smile line, and then fill it in with this big brush, but the brush is upstairs, as with the one that I used to clean up the edges, because as you can see it's on my skin. So I'm actually going to just use one of my old acrylic brushes that I don't use for acrylic anymore to clean up those edges. Sorry, I'm doing this so slow because I'm trying to make it a bit better than the thumb, so I've got less to clean up. I mean, it would have just made more sense to use the other brush like that serves this purpose, but this is where being lazy gets you. Just like the base colour, these need a second coat as well, but at least we now have our outline, so we can just go over them quite easily. I forgot to mention as well that I wasn't about to be drawing up hearts with my left hand, no, I just haven't got the time right now, and I just wanted these press-ons done. So this is what they look like with a bit of cuticle oil on. All finished. I mean, like I said, they're not identical. Also, my pinky finger, I just thought that brown acrylic would be different, but it's just not even nice anyway, so we're going to just ignore that. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was easy to follow. I will link everything I've used down below, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.